anti-haul, anti-haul. Ooh! That's right, folks. It's time for the anti-haul for March of 2023. Woo! Exciting, I know. So, what's an anti-haul? Oh, you must be new here. I'm so glad you asked. Well, this anti-haul thing, not something I created. No. Makeup's been doing this for... Why? Yeah, anti-haul, yeah. Makeup's been doing this for years. I decided to do an anti-haul series for K-pop because there's a lot of consumerism in K-pop. I'm a collector after all. I know from experience how much buying there is. So let's talk about not buying things. And that's what we do here. I'm going to look back at the month of March, all the releases that came out that had some kind of physical album release with it. I'm going to talk about it. But only if I didn't buy it. That's the catch. That's the gimmick. We talk about not buying things. Very cool, very pog, very champ. I know. Yay, exciting. Now, if you really want to hear my thoughts on something that I did buy, or maybe something that released that didn't have a physical, well, you're in luck. The Anti-Haul is a series I'm starting on the Oh My Patreon, and it started. It's there. There is content now on the Oh My Patreon. Oh my gosh, guys, it finally happened. And it's only $1. But for now, free content. Anti-Haul, March. Let's get started. OnlyOneOf, Seoul Collection. So, like, are they done with the solos? I stopped talking about them because I said the same thing every single time. So I guess they're done. Cool. This was fine. I don't have any complaints. In general, OnlyOneOf's like a group that I'm like, sure. But I also just don't really care for boy groups that much. So, yeah, it doesn't really do it for me. So, I'm not gonna buy it. Kwon Jinah, The Flag. Ooh, I love me some Kwon Jinah. And I actually do have her last mini. It's the only physical she had, except for this, but I didn't buy this. Actually, I don't think I bought the last one. I just have it. Someone gave me it. But, I love her music. It's cozy. Ooh, it makes you just feel good and like, ooh, I love that. Now, as for buying it, like, that costs money. I just don't want to spend the money. It's not really a collection that I'm like dying to have. Like, yeah, I'd love to support her, but we're making cuts this year. I'm sorry. It's hard to make the list of the Oh My Boba collection now. It's like a few years ago, I probably would have bought this and not thought twice about it. But now, ooh, I see $20 in the cart and I go, oh, no. And it probably costs more than $20. So that's a big no. So, maybe I'll buy it used if I like really care to get it. But for now, I don't want to spend the money on it. But yeah, overall fine release. I like the last one a lot more too. I think that's also why I'm not like, oh, I want to buy this. I don't know. The other one's like really good. Her last EP that she had a physical for is like phenomenal. So what are you gonna do? Onew, Circle. I feel like I heard nothing about this. Like, is it because it got, like, overshadowed because it was teasing while Key was promoting? Like, why did I not know about this? It's a freaking full album. Maybe it's just me. I don't know. I felt like I did not hear anything about this. And so, because of that, like, at first I thought this was gonna be, like, kind of a snoozer album. No offense to Onew, but a lot of just main vocalists, they're gonna do the, like, slower songs. And that's just not always what I want, especially from solo. Like, I want, like, fun solos. But I will say, I was pleasantly surprised. I liked this album. Like, there were just some really good vibes. I don't know. I'm happy. That was a good album. I should re-listen to it. I might not, just because I forget to re-listen to albums after I do all of this. I should go back to it. I mean, if he does a repackage, I will revisit it. This is good. I feel like it's being very overshadowed. But in general, I don't collect Shiny. Love Shiny. I really do. It's not a collection I ever got around to getting, and it's too late now. Not doing that. No. Cravity. Masterpiece. I like the fun direction Cravity is gone. Because when they, like, first started, it was maybe a little too, like, Monsta X-y, like, influence. Not that that was bad. I think they're good at it, but I love me some cute boy groups. Not that they're doing cute. They're not really doing cute, but they're doing fun, and fun's fun. Although, for the most part, I don't really, like, add their songs to my playlist. I mean, I liked Adrenaline last year. But I don't know. I'm still happier that they're doing this route. I actually genuinely like Fly on this album. I don't remember what it sounds like, but I'm sure if I re-listen to it again, I would like it. Cool. It's good stuff. Good stuff. I hope they continue with this route. I know eventually someday they're going to stop doing the fun, especially when they get all old. But I like fun boy groups, so keep doing this, Cravity. Yuju. O. Or is it a 0? I think it's an O. Very pretty. Like, some of the songs had some Taeyeon feeling, which, you know, I appreciate. Yuju is a fantastic vocalist. I don't really feel like buying this. I haven't bought any post GFriend stuff. I didn't really buy GFriend stuff, so they're not like a group that I have any type of collection attachment to. So haven't really felt like buying their stuff. But I'm always open to changing my mind. But I felt like with this release, there are some songs I didn't like quite like as much, so I didn't have this like aha moment of like, oh, I love Yuju, I'm gonna collect her stuff. Some songs I liked, some songs maybe not so much. So I'm not feeling that, you know? Even though I compared her to Taeyeon, who I have that like, you know? But hey, who knows, maybe someday I'll start collecting Yuju. You never know. You never know. I surprise myself all the time with groups or artists that I like didn't care for and then I like obsess over. Cherry Bullet, Cherry Dash. Guys, no! Ah! I have some devastating news. I didn't buy this. What makes this such a big deal is I have every single Cherry Bullet album. I have like all versions and signed copies of all versions. And I just decided not to do that this time. I couldn't do it. I couldn't do it. I'm so sorry, Cherry Bullet. Oh, and it's not like I didn't even like this. I loved this. Well, for one, buying multiple signed copies from M-Wave, very expensive. Like 2 albums is like $100 and like, no, I don't like doing that. So I had a hard time being like, yeah, let's buy another signed Cherry Bullet album. I have so many signed Cherry Bullet albums that like, I just hit this point where buying another one really isn't exciting for me anymore. So I decided, okay, no signed album. But how about like just the normal copies? I didn't get around to doing it. I don't know. And why I am like freaking out so much is because a common trend that happens when I do this is if I don't buy it one comeback and then the next comeback happens, I'll go, well, I didn't buy the last one, so I'm not going to buy this one. So this might be the end of my Cherry Bullet collection. We'll reevaluate next comeback. I mean, if they drop Song of the Year, I mean, oh, I'm back on the Cherry Bullet train. But for right now, I'm gonna hold off, see how I feel next comeback, and we'll go from there. But I did really like this release. Play on the World. Oh, I love me an anti-drop, so that bops. And the B-sides, decent. Not my favorite B-sides, but overall, I'm very happy with this comeback. So I'm disappointed in myself for not having more money, I guess. God, I suck. Code Kunst. Remember Archive. Alright, guys, we have hit our K-R&B, K-hip-hop, K-not-pop quota right now. This is our mandatory one album that's not K-pop. Code Kunst, who... I know their stuff. Yeah, they have that one song with Minoi from last year that I love. The one with 11 kitties. I love that video. Now, this album has some insane features. Even if you're not aware of the K R&B, K hip hop like world, you would know some of these names. let me just read a few off. We got Crush, Lee High, Woo, Tiger JK, Beck Yaron, Davida, Wendy from Red Velvet, Sumin, Minoi. Like, oh my god. Absolute insane group of people to get on this album. Which is why this was so disappointing. I was so excited. I see my queen Sumin, Minoi, Wendy, Becky. Like, I see my girls. I didn't love this. I'm so mad. Granted, Minoi song, still the best. Might have been biased. It was also the very last song. So it took me a very long listen to finally get to a song that was like, ooh, I like this. I really wanted to like this more. It's so disappointing. I don't know. Maybe I'll give it a second listen and I'll like it more. I don't know. I don't know. Also, fun fact, the physical album for this comes with flower seeds. I don't know, I think that's kind of cool. Craxy, XX. Yeah, I finally learned how to say their name. I've been saying crazy this whole time, but wouldn't you know, you say it exactly how it's spelled. So I actually did film a reaction to this for Nugu Promoter. I have a title track reaction, and then on their Patreon, I did reactions to all the B-sides. So if you really want to hear my thoughts, go there. But spoiler, I enjoyed this. This is my favorite release that they've had. So very good job. I love the whole like Nugudom concept. Very meta, very emotional. I think it was a very like cool idea and concept, and I don't know, I was moved. What can I say? I mean, that all being said, like, I'm not gonna buy it because I don't own any Craxy stuff. I've talked about it, but like, it's hard to get into the Oh My Boba collection these days. Like, you gotta really like, me, you know? Ew, that sounded gross. You really gotta, I don't know. I just don't want to buy something, okay? And right now I'm very anti-buying things. So twice, ready to be. As usual, I bought one version. That's all we're going to talk about. But boy, oh boy, will I have a lot to say on the anti-haul about this. Pixy, Chosen Karma. Another thing I filmed a reaction for Nugu Promoter. There should be a title track reaction as well as a B-side reaction, and the B-side reaction will be on their Patreon. Spoiler, I liked this as well. I'm impressed. I don't know. I like the whole 2-song for the title track, you know, the whole Sherlock clue and note tomfooleriness that they did here. I liked it. B-sides killed it. Really solid album. Good job. But also, why didn't you guys stop at DC for your American tour? You guys are going to over 20 stops and nothing in the DMV. What, y'all did Otakon and now you think you're too good for us? Anyway, I've never bought a Pixy album, so I'm cool with like not buying Pixy albums right now. Kai, Rover. Not my favorite from him. I don't know. I listened to this like pretty late, so I saw a lot of people talking about this and it got me excited because everyone was saying it was like kind of catchy. And I don't know, I got excited. And then I listened to it and I was like, oh, I see what they mean, but it's not a genre that I like. And not exactly maybe something I would want to get stuck in my head. That sounded so mean. I'm so sorry. I have a feeling I'm gonna get a lot of dislikes this video because of a lot of the artists that happen to have comebacks, but this, whatever, you know, we're gonna power through. I mean, overall, EP, very cohesive. That's good. It's just not my taste. It's not music I like, which is unfortunate because I liked Kai's past work. But also, none of this matters because I have talked about the EXO solos. I am not doing them. Nope. I have my EXO collection. I'm fine with that. Nothing else. No more boys. TRENDZ, Blue Set Chapter, New Dayz. This group's really underrated. I don't think I've seen anyone talk about them, but it's a boy group, which normally I'm like, boo, boy groups. But you know what? I actually like them. I have the same thoughts every time they come up where I'm like, you know, I didn't think I was going to like it because it's a new boy group, but I don't know, I dig. Like, I always enjoy it more than I expect. So, I don't know. Good for them. I like them. I'm not going to buy their stuff. I mean, we've talked about this. I'm not really looking to, like, buy a lot of things, and boy groups are, they're at the bottom of the priority list. NMIXX, expergo. So, I bought the heck out of this. Lots to talk about in the anti-haul. Bobby, S.i.R. So this is a single from Bobby from iKON. And I actually really liked this. I added one of the songs to my playlist. I was surprised. Oh no. But like, I don't own any iKON stuff. So like, no, sorry. But cool work. Happy to see him still doing music, being a father and all. Ugh, that's weird. Kingdom, History of Kingdom, Part 6, Mujin. I say it every time. Concept slaps. Now, if I could just like the music as much as I like the concept. Unfortunately, it's just not there for me. Meh, what are you gonna do? Jimin, Face. A BTS solo. Haha. When the pre-release happened, let me just be honest, I was scared. I don't got that vibe, baby. With the Set Me Free. No. Nope, I'm sorry. It's unfortunately not my cup of tea. And that really upset me because Jimin solos have always been my favorite from BTS. Lie, one of my favorite tracks. Serendipity is actually probably my favorite BTS song. So I love Jimin's tracks. And of all the BTS solos, his is the one I was like most looking forward to. I know I'm always like talking about Jungkook when I talk about like buying BTS like solo stuff, but I had the highest hopes for Jimin's solo. So at first, like Set Me Free, I was like, I'm sad I don't like it that much. But the actual like title track for this, oh my god, so much better. Oh, yes. Yes, we're back. We're back on the Jimin has my favorite BTS solos train. And honestly, the rest of the EP is good. I liked it. Now, the BTS collection has been like really put on hold for a few years now. I just stopped buying BTS stuff. I very much like pick or choose what I'd buy. I don't know. I know they've been doing vinyls of the solos. I'd maybe buy a Jimin vinyl. I don't know. I don't have money to really spend, so I'm like okay with not buying this, but I look forward to more Jimin solos. Big Naughty, Hopeless Romantic. Oh, we've got another K R&B, K hip hop, K not pop addition to the anti-haul. Yeah. And I really liked this. I'm surprised. Like, it's so funny because the code Kunst thing, I was like, oh, I think I'm gonna love this. And I was disappointed. This, I was like, I don't think I'm gonna like this. I really liked it. Ooh, yes. The one song with the girl from Onew, oh, it's so good. Oh, it's so pretty. Ah, yes. I don't know, I was getting like some Big Bang vibes from this. Very GD. And if you don't know, I'm a huge G-Dragon fan. So I think that's why I was really liking this so much. I'm so pleasantly surprised. But like, I'm not going to buy it. I'm pretty sure it's a jewel case. So, ew. I don't like buying jewel cases. Nope. But I'm going to go back to this. I'm going to re-listen to this some more. BamBam, Sour and Sweet. I've talked about the GOT7 solos so much. Oh my gosh, we're getting BTS solos, EXO solos, and GOT7 solos all in 1 month. Oh my god. I've said the same thing about all of them. I collected for their groups, and I kind of decided no solos, with some exceptions. BamBam is not an exception. I do not plan on buying his stuff. Honestly, I liked his last album a lot more than this. This wasn't very much my style, so need to know. Billlie, The Billage of Perception, Chapter 3. About all three. That's all I'm going to say here. Mamamoo Plus, Act 1, Scene 1. Let me think this through. Okay, so Mamamoo subunit. Cool. So GGBB is just an early Mamamoo song with a random ass switch up in the middle that was very uncalled for, but I mean, cool. I'm down for like old Mamamoo sounds. That's fine. Then Chico Malo, very much modern Mamamoo. Okay. What is the point of this subunit? I don't know. Like, to me, subunits should be distinct from like the main group, because now it just feels like they couldn't get the other two members to do the comeback. I don't know. I just want to know like what the concept here. What's the vision? And why is it Mamamoo Plus when there's less people? shower thoughts, I guess, on that one. Like, shouldn't it be Mamamoo minus? I don't know. What's the deal with that? Because, like, I think the idea of a Mamamoo subunit is fun, because Mamamoo can be really fun. I wish there was more of a vision of the subunit on, like, a subunit. I don't know. Those are my thoughts. I don't collect Mamamoo, so no itch of buying this. The limited version does look really cool, though. I didn't see any unboxings of it yet, but, like, the picture looks kind of like a lunchbox. But not buying. S.i.R. Delight. Oh my gosh, another thing I did a reaction for Nugu Promoter. Oh, you should check that out because we're not going to talk about this at all because I bought it. But I'll also talk about it on the my Patreon if you really want to know. xikers, House of Tricky, Doorbell Ringing. New boy group. Ooh. Cool. And this is the new ATs. Feels weird. Like, I don't like saying that. Like, normally I would say, like, oh, they're ATs' little brother. But it really feels like they're just new ATs. Because, I don't know, Hongjun is, like, helping write songs for them. They don't feel very different from ATs. Noise music, bangers. I'm sure they're going to be really fun live. And I'm pretty positive they're going to come to KCON. So I'm sure I'll see them if I go to KCON. Now, I didn't like this debut as much as I thought I would. Because I enjoy ATs, especially like early ATs. I think it's a bit too much noise and busyness for me. Like, I'm sure in the live setting, I'll love them. But in just like a me sitting on my couch here with the headphones in, it was a bit much. I was a bit overwhelmed. Bummed. I'm bummed. I was really hoping to like them. But I will say I love watching them perform. Their choreography, their dancing, it's so good. I mean, AT's phenomenal performers, so happy to see it in the new group as well. Like, I don't know, just some of the choreography moments are really cool. And, you know, from like a rookie group, it's just really impressive. So for now, it's a no. And it is X, and their name starts with an X. That wasn't on purpose. Jisoo, me. The final Blackpink solo. Oh my god, guys. It only took 3 years? 4 years? 4 years. 5? 4. Wow. The music video for this, stunning. Oh my gosh. Yeah, I see where the budget went because she is just wearing the finest clothes I've ever seen and she looks so stunning. I don't like the song that much, but it's not really a secret that I don't really listen to Blackpink. I listen to maybe like 3 Blackpink songs. They're not a group I've ever really stanned. I don't really have like a huge attachment to them or the solos. The biggest disappointment of this for me was just the drop. I don't know. It's such a dated formula by now. Like, this is how a lot of songs were sounding 4 years ago, 5 years ago, 6. Like, we've moved past this. So to hear it, like, we're not back at like the cycle where it's like cool again. Like, no. And the B-side of this as well also just felt, you know, kind of dated. I didn't hate it, but I'm like, oh, you know, I would have liked this a bit more probably in like 2017. That's just how music is. There's trends. These aren't hip with the trends. But I'm very happy that she did end up getting her solo. Yay. Not buying. I haven't bought any of the Blackpink solos. I don't buy Blackpink albums. It's not a group I collect. Okay, that is all the albums I have listed, so let's talk about some of the little fun extra stuff. Like the NCT 127 Blue to Orange Photobook. I mean, I won't lie, I did, like, consider buying Jaehyun's because I love him. But no, photobooks are expensive. I don't collect 127. You know, And even with 127 stuff, because, I mean, I collect Full Dream, but like I don't buy Mark and Haechan stuff from 127. I'm not like that committed to my Dream collection. I separate the 127 from the Dream. I'm not buying the photo book. No. As much as I would love a Jaehyun photo book, you have no idea. Sorry, I'm not creepy. Okay. Lisa's photo book, volume 4, 0327. Does she just do this like every year for her birthday or something? She drops a photo book. That's kind of cool. I haven't bought a single one, so we're not buying this either. Les Seraphim's Day Off in Jeju photo book. So many photo books, but I did buy this. Of course, I'm going to buy a photo book with freaking Unche in it. Yes! TXT Memories Third Story. Yeah, full TXT collection. Stupid 2 versions of this thing, too. It's so freaking expensive. Okay, and then everyone and their mom is dropping a Lightstick. Twice, Lightstick version 3, Candy Bong Infinite. Cool, I guess. I don't know. I don't own any Twice Lightsticks, which is actually kind of surprising because, like, my 2 rules is, like, the see them live and ult thing, and I've seen Twice live. I guess I only saw them live once. I know I've, like, thought about it at that concert to buy a Lightstick, but, I don't know. I'm okay with not having a Twice Lightstick. I have all their albums, but it's not like a full collection. Like, if someone gifted me the Lightstick, and this is not a passive-aggressive way of me saying someone should give me the Lightstick, no. But, like, if someone gifted it to me, like, I'd be so happy. Not something I want to spend my money on, personally. What I could instead spend it on, Les Seraphim's Lightstick. That's right, I bought it. The frickin' hair straightener. And then we have NewJeans Lightstick, the Binky Bong. I did buy this, but I didn't buy any of the, like, accessories. I don't think I like the accessories, and they're like $20. Like, no, I'll make that myself. I'll buy a sticker and put it on it myself for like 99 cents. Like, I'm good. And the final Lightstick we have, Chaeyeon's Lightstick. Yes, Chaeyeon from IZ*ONE, who now has a solo career. She's dropped her Lightstick, and it's like a dream catcher. I don't get it. But okay. I have no intention of buying it. I don't even own her albums, so. And with that, oh Jesus. No, I bet the face. We're done. Oh, March. What a month. And now April. April scares me. My ults are getting some good rest, I hope. They're not putting out music, that's for sure. I mean, some of them are touring. Okay. I'll be fair. Some of them are touring. Whatever. But April's got some big hitters coming up. But what were your thoughts on the month of March? What did you buy? What did you not buy? What were your favorite, like, comebacks? Because I feel like some of my favorite songs of the year happened in March. But you might have to hear me talk about that more in the anti-haul. Sorry, I'm going to stop plugging that. But anyway, I've got to go. Have a lovely time of day wherever, whenever you are. Right now it is 1:51 a.m. Bye-bye.